Good evening, Cyclone fans out there. Welcome to the post-Thanksgiving Ames Cyclones versus Sioux City Metros. As the players are coming on ice tonight, we're going to turn everything over to our PA announcer. We've got a couple of announcements going on tonight while we are getting ready for the starting lineups in the national anthem. So next voice you'll be hearing will be our PA announcer, Ken Pink.
Well, I hope I can get it out because I sure did eat a lot of turkey yesterday. Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to the Ames Ice Arena for today's game between the visiting Sioux City Metros and your Ames Cyclones. It's with a heavy heart that we ask for a moment of silence as we remember our AMHA family member, Jake DeVries, class of 2017. Jake was in a single-car accident last night, tragically, that took his life. His passion for the game shined bright with how he played as a high school player. He lit up when working with younger generations and did the best he could to pass the love for the game on to them. He loved the rink, he loved hockey, and he loved his teammates. A great person taken way too soon and will for sure be missed. Please allow us to take this moment to remember Jake and hold his family up during this time of difficulty. Thank you. Now, let's meet the starting lines for today's game. For the Metros, on offense, number 4, Noah Graham. Number 23, Cash Frigge. And number 29, Hunter Ector. And at defense, number 66, Grant Harder. And number 8, Noah Dirk Snyder. And in goal, number 1, Gunnar Morninger. The head coach for the Metros is Jesse Monell, and his assistant coach is Chris Hedquist. And now, the starting line for your Ames Cyclones. On offense, a junior from Ames High School, number 10, Aiden Baker. A junior from Ames High School, number 29, Tristan Shifley. A sophomore from Ames High School, number 91, Isaac Flory. And on D, a junior from Ballard High School, number 28, Oliver Giles. And a sophomore from Ames High School, number 66, Kiefer Shifley. And in net, a sophomore out of Southeast Polk High School, number 50, Tobin Weaver. The head coach for the Ames Cyclones is Rick Baker. He's assisted by Grant Kaler, Ryan Willow, and Matt Godecki. The officials keeping everything in order today are linesman Bo Cook and Austin Martin, and at referee Matt Hole. Now would you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. I got it. At this time, we would like to direct everyone their attention to the center of ice as we honor longtime coach and AMHA contributor, Dr. Alen Murdoch. He's joined by his grandsons, Brendan, who plays hockey in New York, and Reed, who plays here for AMHA. Dr. Murdoch was a head coach and general manager for Iowa State University from 1969 to 2014. Under his leadership, Iowa State won the inaugural Men's Division I National Championship in 1992 and was runner-up 3 times in 1996, 97, and 2010. Now the ACHA Division I National Championship plays for the Murdoch Cup. Also, he coached USA hockey at the World University Games in 2001 that upset Russia. Coach Murdoch ended his career with 1,071 wins. In addition to those accomplishments at Iowa State, he helped raise money for the ice in Hilton Coliseum and raised money and was instrumental in the building of the first rink in Ames and the current rink we sit in today. Thank you, Dr. Al Murdoch, for your contributions to both Iowa State and AMHA.
All right, sports fans. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As talked about earlier, Ames Cyclones are hosting the Sioux City Metros tonight for a doublehead series tonight and tomorrow morning. This is a kind of one that I've had on my calendar. These are the Sioux City is got some good.
Puck drop. We are ready for some exciting hockey.
Well, on our first whistle, we want to welcome our first round of fans. Connie Horn, Reed's grandma, and Jonna Harzma. Oh, boy. Okay, sorry. Zach's sister and brother-in-law and his family there watching live stream, and everybody else that's not quite checked in with us yet. Welcome, and thank you for joining us on this Saturday night. Well, didn't see that coming, so no. I don't even know what to say. It wasn't a hard shot. Just he didn't get the ricochet off his pad and push it out. Just seemed to slide down his pad.
Yeah, watch him come up the left side there and just. It's the kind of thing, low, hard on goal, and nothing fancy. We're looking for a rebound, or we're looking for some action at the net, and this one just snuck by him. So Sioux City gets on the board first.
Board early. So, all right, so we got out there. We got, like we said, Graf Linder's not going to be with us tonight. He's serving some suspension from penalties from the last game. So we're going to see a variety of people play in his position tonight on this black line. So out there right now, we got Ethan Garnis, Wyatt Pink, and Zach Wilson. Probably have Wyatt's going to be running the center tonight while Ethan's going to be out on the wing. Then you have Hargrove and Jones from a D position.
Garnis had a good showing. Coach Rick playing some things in the last game, and Garnis just played JV. Was that last Saturday? The last game anyways.
Against Mason City.
Against Mason City.
Good.
He had
Chip
2
out.
goals, was in the danger zone for getting that hat trick. Had an empty netter and just misfired. So good to see him back up in the varsity lineup tonight. Bauer sends one in, goes off the blocker, the goalie. Baker picks it up in his glove. Fed in by Wilson.
Just had his stick kind of tied up, wasn't able to get it back on the ice. I think he was in a good position for it, but
yeah,
just wasn't quite there. He was tied up a little
so Flory
bit.
went in, but just a little bit offside, so we forced him to retreat and check up. Ames clears it out of the zone. Sioux City fills the lane. Don't quite get it. Flory picks it up, and he comes in through neutral ice, works his way up the left side, waiting for his help to catch up to him. Baker against the walls. Loses that battle for the puck. Sioux City pushes it out.
Yes,
They come in left
just a little
side.
bit 5-hole right there.
Yeah.
Just
So
never
Hedquist-
closed this thing.
Yeah. So we saw what happened. Flory went in, wrapped it around the boards. Baker went to go for it. Sioux City pulled it off the boards. Hedquist, number 13 for Sioux City. Came up through neutral ice, just moved up the left side and just put that shot in there. Did it look like it went 5-hole in on him?
Yeah, it looked like it went 5-hole.
So another one, low hard on goal.
Yep.
You know, centered up on him. Stuck that one in the back of the net. So Sioux City on the board with the first 2 goals tonight. I don't know if you said this in the intro when I didn't have the headset in, but, you know, they're the reigning champs for the Midwest High School Hockey League. And definitely
Still one of the top teams in the league.
definitely
so,
predicted to finish well this year, if not not repeat.
Yep. That orange line's got to figure something out there. -2 just starting right off the bat. Less than 3 minutes into this game, so
Yeah, kind of a rough start, but
it's all right. It's early.
it's still early. We've seen this where, you know, we've had a couple goals on the board to start early. So plenty of hockey left to play. Just need to reset, gather ourselves, and start playing our hockey again.
And I'm not going to be. I mean, they've got some top line players on this team. Nate Solma, for example, is probably their top scorer. He's in the league from a league standpoint. He's one of the top 3, if not top 4 scorers in the league in total. So,
Yeah. And I
Sioux
think
City knows how to put the puck in the back of the net. So
they do. And I think even though they gave up a few seniors last year, but still a lot of depth in their chart on their
Absolutely.
roster coming back. Solma
Yeah.
definitely one of them.
and they're number 66, Grant Harder's probably one of the best D in the league in total, both defensively and offensively. So they've got some really good, talented kids.
Shifley, oh boy, he put that one on goal, and that kind of snuck. I think he thought he had it in his glove for a second, just kind of dropped down. It was sitting there in the 5-hole, but he had it knocked down, so it didn't go in the net. But another example of just going in, nothing fancy, put it low, hard on goal, and good things can happen.
So welcome Emma Van Deveners watching us as well. So big shout out to the Cyclones.
Puck gets jammed up in front of the net there.
Is he going to
Goes
get
off
to
the
it?
boards, and that's going to be – that was a good battle there. But Shifley racing 2 Sioux City players back there for the puck, and that ends up with an icing. And we're going to come back in the Ames zone.
He had a good opportunity there. He just put it out a little bit too far, but it also gave Tristan the opportunity to catch up to it. He was just 1 or 2 strides short of being able to make it there.
That's kind of in the vein of the thing we talk about, where don't just slap that puck forward. Give it a bounce off the boards. That gives it a chance to come out hard, take a lot of that speed off the puck when it bounces off the boards and goes in. Just a little bit not enough angle on it. So
Well,
that would beat him down
You
there.
also had the opportunity to put it where they should be going as well, right?
Yep.
Not just where they are. You actually want to give them a little bit of lead to get where they need to go. So
that's something smart. You know, we don't see it quite at this level. I was watching some hockey this weekend, and it was one of the pro games, and they actually took a shot, intentionally went wide right of the net, bounced it off the boards behind the net, waiting for a player that was on the other side of the net. Kind of an atypical rebound. Oh, there's a hand in the air. Sioux City's going to get that. That's going to be our first power play.
So first Iridium CrossFit Power Play for tonight. Iridium, our primary sponsor out there. Going with
roughing call. So Baker took that one. Graham goes into the penalty box. That was something Coach Rick has been working with these guys on.
So I want to welcome Russ Bristow out there. believe that's
From the
Cayenne
Jewel.
Bristow's grandfather. You know, we know Cayenne's out with a broken leg, so
Still very much wants to be a part of this team.
Yep.
So
showing up. Dad's here tonight.
he's been at every game since he broke his leg. Even when he was immobilized from like the hip down. So he's gotten a little better. So the cast the last time I saw it was just from the knee down. So yep, he's gonna travel with us this coming weekend when we go to Omaha. Baker works his way into the
Little trip
zone.
there. No, did he call it?
That was
Woo!
Sioux City with kind of, they get the icing benefit with the penalty kill, but that was one where bouncing it off the board, send it to the far side. There's one. Jones, not a good handoff to Giles, but Giles recovers, picks it up, comes in the zone, drops it to Pink.
Just Pink was still kind of moving in the other direction, so he wasn't quite there yet.
Yeah, so Solma had a good drop play, had good support coming from Fitch, but didn't connect with them. Down in the corner, Fitch really tying up the puck well against us.
Doing a good
Burn
job.
a lot, yeah.
We got 3-1, 4 in there, and we
Yeah,
can't
so
barely
it's
get the
smart.
puck out. So
Yeah, I want to see us get possession, so it's good we put the extra men in there. But, boy, they're tying us up in this penalty kill, on this power play that we have. Flory picks this up, works his way around the outside, forces him to retreat.
here we go. So we got 25 seconds left. So get down there, so he did. Sioux City's making their change.
So Giles has a little help, a little bit high into the glove of the goalie.
Kind of into his mask a little bit.
Yeah. Not quite in the breadbasket, but he kind of knocked that down and got it in his glove right away.
So we have a kind of a way the lines are going to run tonight a little bit. There's going to be some mixing and matching going out there. So right now we have Shifley, Crash, and Ethan. And then we have Garnish, yep. And then we have Hargrove and Shifley brother playing D right now. So just a little mismatching of line, but everybody when they walk out there, everybody's expected to perform.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Boy.
kept it out. Nope. Net's off. Kept it out. Woo. They were able to keep it out. Net came off, and then fortunately because Friggy was there and was able to tap it in, but the net came off. So
yeah, he backhanded that one in. It was just sitting there wide open.
Yep. So we've caught back up on our black line right now. We got Pink, Wilson, and Weaver out there, along with Jones and Hargrove.
Yeah, see this replay a little bit. See that puck bounce around, ends up in there. After the face-off, that puck goes out of play. That's a souvenir. I think that's Coach Grant's fan club down there, I think.
Fan club down there, good.
So Pink faced off against Friggy.
There we go, Hart. There we go,
Little
Chuck.
chip out of the zone. That's the kind of stuff we like to see. Get it out of the zone, but not an icing. Takes some patience and some skill to do that. Wilson battling. Sioux City
I think
doing a good job just pulling back just enough to regain control of that puck.
That's the kind of things in our zone that we got to be real careful with. Just little tap, little soft little things. I mean, I understand what they're doing, but that's a team like Sioux City is going to take full advantage of that on us.
Yeah. They're doing a good job just getting that pressure in.
Yep.
Weaver's given up a couple rebounds. They haven't actually gotten the action off the rebounds.
Battle it out.
Weaver cross ice to Wilson. Wilson back to Hargrove. Look for a pass to Shifley. He collects it in center ice. Gets angled off the puck. It goes deep in Sioux City zone. They get the puck back.
That gives us time to get our next line out there, though. So I'm not too disappointed in that. Needed to what you've talked about, though. We've got to get possession because they have maintained most of the possession for tonight. And this is where we got to win that battle in that corner, right?
Yeah. That seems to be one.
Watch it.
We haven't had, quite the speed, I think, to win a lot of those in the past. And I really feel like the combination and the speed are coming together a little better for us in those corner battles. But it's something that I don't think we've had the experience still. We come out in the short end of that stick still quite a bit. Baker gets that one this time, puts it back behind the net, goes around to Shifley. Shifley sends it over to Giles, wraps around, goes deep in the zone. Tristan Shifley trying to get to it. Isaac Flory trying
What's
to get
that
it.
going to be?
I'm not sure. I didn't see anything. Interference
Wow.
call.
How's that with an interference when he was going for the puck?
I don't understand that as a penalty.
Oh, okay, never mind. It wasn't against Isaac. It was against Tristan. Never mind. It was away from the puck. Because I was like, how did Isaac get that? But
Yeah.
It wasn't him. It was Shifley. So here we are on our penalty kill. First penalty kill of the night.
So we face off in our zone.
You'll see Sioux City here has, they're a good coach team, so they're going to move that puck around. They're not going to waste any. They're not going to really waste anything
They're really
here.
good with their control. So they're working their way around. Hedquist walks across. He goes to the corner. Looks for Harder. Harder goes cross ice. Doesn't quite connect. Solmo is over there waiting for it. Back to the high slot there. Hard slapper.
There we
from
go.
Hedquist.
Good job, Jonesy.
And then Jones gets a stick on it and sends it to the far end, and that lets us get some fresh bodies on the ice. This is, I think, where Hans gets a lot of his time is in these special teams. He was gone from our team for a couple years, and he's still athletic, and he's got some good speed. Oh, boy, that was close. Covered up by Weaver. Got behind his pad, and he just spun his body.
Just wasn't a lot of effort there to disrupt that either, though. I mean, it was just kind of maybe it was a slow-moving play. I don't know, but they just didn't put a lot of effort in getting that disrupted, though. So fortunately, Weaver was able to get that closed down on. So now we have Shifley and Giles along with
there we go.
Baker and Hans out there. Crash.
Get that one off the face-off. Send it far end. Hans keeping a little pressure down there. Sioux City goes cross ice. Here comes.
It's one of their new D players.
Yeah.
I don't know him.
Yeah.
He's not one of
He
the
trickled
players
that
I
one
know.
across the net.
So we're coming
Dirk
30
Schneider.
seconds or so, give or take here.
So as they come in, Hanson a little
There we go. Good job,
stick
Crash.
action.
Good stick at.
Yeah.
Kept it puck out.
good with the poke check and got it out of the zone.
There we go. Another opportunity
Baker,
there.
Yeah, Baker in pursuit. Kept that away. Bauer enters the zone. Gets disrupted by Giles as he tries to work down low. Puck pops in the air. Bauer catches it in his gloves. Goes in the corner. Looks for a pass. Finds Dirk Schneider. Goes cross ice. Little spin move by Friggy. Wilson
There we
gets
go.
it.
We'll
Gets it
take
out of the zone.
I'll take that every time.
Yep.
It's all
Here
right.
comes Pink for Baker. We're back at full strength. Garnis comes in for Shifley.
Pink
shot
put a
for
nice
Pink.
shot goal.
Yeah, he sends it up to Giles. Giles back down to Pink. Looking to get control. Pink puts it in the
Coming
corner.
in, look out
Garnis-
front. Oh, see, Wilson had a good spot
Yeah.
right there.
Garnis got there and he tried to move it in there. Sioux City just got in front of that puck before he could get it towards the net.
Wilson's in a good spot if they can get it to him.
Yeah, that's that heads up stuff. Don't, like too often an inexperienced player, like he gets tied up in the corner and they suck in on it too much. Wilson's being smart and he's hanging out in the backside of that net. Letting his teammates make the move.
Good job.
Sioux
Good
City,
D.
Sioux City trickles that one in and covered by Weaver.
Good job by Kiefer. Good job by Kiefer, putting a body on him, separating him from the puck just like he needed to do. So that was a great defensive play.
That's what you love to see, body to body. Too often they just kind of keep a gap there, and it lets that other player make too many moves. You get body contact and it changes their whole demeanor of what they can do with that puck. High slot, Sioux City's hard slapper from the high slot, goes over the net. Jones in the corner, battling for it. Shifley
Come on, pick it
digs
up, pick it up.
Flory trying to get to it, but Harder spins around, gets it to the point, then wraps it around the boards. Sioux City in the corner. Looks to send it to Solma. Solma back into the corner.
That away.
Back behind the net. Tristan Shifley gets it out. Harder in the corner. Puts a low shot on goal.
Just a shot on goal, right? Just from the
Yep.
blue line. Just to get it up there, you never know what that rebound's going to do.
Yep. Nothing fancy, nothing especially hard. Just got it on goal. Get it in there where they can get some action on it.
Having a hard time getting out of our zone right now, though, and that doesn't bode
Doing
well
that.
for us.
Weaver struggling to get
There we
control
go.
of his stick. He's got it. Baker comes out. He has Flory with him. Flory gets it past the stick. That looks like it should be an interference
Yep,
call.
you're going to get that.
So
It's
Flory
all right.
dumped it in the zone, and Sioux City had two players just collapsed on him, which in some respects was a good, smart defensive play. Doesn't let him break into it. Even if they take the penalty, they're not letting anybody come in clean into the zone. So that's an interference call, or they called a roughing call on it.
Well, I think he went up with his shoulder into his upper chest or something like that. So it wasn't a clean play. To me, it was a little close for interference, so roughing makes more sense to me.
Yeah. So back and forth up to the corner. Jones walks back, gives it to Wilson. Wilson walks in, puts it down low, waiting for Pink. Wraps around the boards. Jones collects it on D. He walks across, flips into Pink. Sioux City gets a stick on it. They walk across, and they go cross ice. Wilson tries to catch it, but can't quite
Got
get
to
it.
get down there with him.
Hedquist waiting
Hedquist
for
is
it on the
going to
blue
wait.
line.
Yeah, he's going.
He got that first goal on us. Harder doing a good job on D. Sioux City really
They're going to get down
doing a
in
good
there.
job with puck possession. I mean, you see how they just kind of went zigzagged across the ice from one side of the ice to the other side of the ice, blue line to blue line.
So Wilson's going to get up there too. We'll take that.
Sioux City gets it out. Giles is waiting for it. He's got time, good patience. Finds Shifley on the far side to Pink. Pink looking cross ice, looking to find Wilson, but Sioux City just fills the lane. They send it across. It goes on goal.
So we got about 45 seconds here. Going to need to see some good puck movement here.
Oh, Shifley not quite.
Jeez, come on,
Not
people.
quite on the puck.
Come on, Wyatt. Atta baby.
Pink gets it, comes in the zone. No arm in there on that one.
Send it in. Send it in.
Shifley, Kiefer Shifley at the wall. Gets knocked up. Drops back to Hargrove. He's looking to feed Flory coming into the zone. Sioux City picks it up. And Tristan Shifley feeds it to Weaver. Weaver going in the zone. Harder goes and just kind of angles him from the buck. Weaver still tying it up. Flory in the corner.
So
Can't get his stick on it. And here comes Sioux City at full strength. Good job getting control before he comes on the ice.
Yeah. So I missed that Iridium
We're still
CrossFit.
offside.
We missed that Iridium CrossFit power play, so sorry for our key sponsor out there for missing that. But they kind of took our distraction by not playing that power play very well. So I still want to give our props to Sioux City. To Iridium CrossFit for our primary off-ice strength and conditioning sponsor.
So here they're rotating through that spot again. Hance sliding into the winger spot.
We just got. The thing about Sioux City is just the way they play is just they are always constantly on you. When you talk about first on puck, there's very rarely a time that they are not first on puck.
Yeah.
And they are just constantly moving.
Look at this as they come in 2v1.
Yeah, just
McCune,
like this right here.
Yeah. We got lucky there.
Yep,
McCune
very
had
lucky.
it. He passed across. Our D-man was on the guy with the puck, and he looked to make that pass across. And luckily the pass was behind him.
So they're going to get us trapped down here again, but just because of how well they move the puck. He's got to be way more dynamic in moving those pucks off that paddle of his.
Yeah.
Just leaving it hanging right out there in front's not going to be good for us.
And you talk about those races to the puck. So not just are they fast, they're winning the races to the puck. They're good with their sticks. They're making good passes. Flory comes away with this one.
Get down in there.
Keeps
Get
it
down
back
there,
in the
Tristan.
zone. Shifley going to find that puck.
Get in there, Aiden.
Going to our last minute of the period here. Goes into the slot. Sioux City comes away. Look at Hedquist just burning up the ice in that far left side. Giles does a good job of just shutting that down. We had the back check, but Sioux City gets that, and they're off to the races. They came up left side.
He's not a player. That Hedquist is not a player that you're going to be able to shake your stick at. He's the only way you're going to get him is separating from the puck.
Yeah.
He's going to move that around you every time. So I think we've got 39 seconds left in here. I think we've settled down after those first 3 minutes, though. I think we've played a decent first half, first period after that catastrophe of the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's in general. Like, I always feel like it's not very clean. Oh boy, that one just popped up in the air over Weaver.
See, they're just cycling through. It's just crazy how well they do that.
So Dirk Schneider comes up left side. Shifley comes across, just separates him from the puck. Not even a big body, just kind of gets that angle in there, shoulder in front of him. That ends our period.
Yep.
So like you said, I think we come out of this and we say, yeah, those first couple minutes, it's always kind of nerves and a lot of puck slapping around, bouncing around. So great to see them kind of get control of this and settle down and, came out better than we went in. We'll see how they come in the second period, which I think we'd say hasn't been our best period.
No, but we're going to need that. We're going to need coming out. We're going to need that second period. Sioux City is just too good of a team for us to give up those 2 early goals that quick and then have a dud of a second period. It's just not going to be good for us. So we'll see what Rick's got up his sleeve and how he's going to get them motivated to come out here in the second period and play a hard second period. So we'll see you all in about 15. Well, I guess we could have a rinse and repeat on what we need to say right now.
Yeah. So if they can rewind their YouTube,
Yeah.
they can hear all the things we have to say.
Right before the same second period.
Yeah.
Which is they've got to come out and they've got to play a full, solid second period. We got to get, we have those 2 unanswered goals that were scored on us in the first 3 minutes. They tightened things up and played a lot better. I think they're recognizing that just the speed and the tenacity of the Sioux City kids out there. So I think they had a little bit of an eye-opening, but they did settle down and they kept it under control. I don't think we had very many shots on goal. I think we were under 5 or 5 total is what our tech director is telling us right now. So, again, as we've said on multiple occasions, you're not getting very far with just 5 shots on goal. So, and what Sioux City have, Coach? 16 to 5. So we'll see how it turns out. All they can do is come out and play their game and
And I'll say, like, even when we played Mason City and we beat them in the I-35 Cup on Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, that they outshot us like 40 shots to more than doubled us.
Something like that, yep.
Or pretty close to doubled up on us anyways. Now, granted, they weren't great shots on their part, and ours were very good shots. But I think that's one where, like, we need to find more ways to get pressure on the goal, more possession, more retention in the zone. And those are things that we're getting better at. Even going back into, I would say in bantams, we really kind of started turning the team around a little bit. And even in those levels, the games that we started winning at that point, we were almost always behind on shots on goal.
Yeah, I don't know that we've ever really have been a high-shooting organization to begin with, so I would agree with that. But we've got to settle down a little bit in here. We've got to, especially on the defensive side of things, I mean, we've just got to continue to separate them from the puck. And, even on our power play, we had 2 power plays in there, and I don't think maybe we got 1 shot off on both those power plays. I'm not sure, but that second power play was not good at all. So, I give credit to where credit's due, though. Sioux City also plays a very tight, they are a very disruptive team, and in those situations, they do not sit back when they're on the penalty kill, and they will make you work for it. So if you have a good solid power play going on, then you can defeat that. But if you get rattled at all and you let them get up there and mess you up, then you just have a 0 on that power play. So
I would say one of the things they did, in that power play, they didn't necessarily take all that pressure into our zone, but they pulled it back and they're moving that puck, keeping control, going back and forth across the ice with their passes, keeping it away from us, and just burning up clock on us. And that's why we had so few shots on goal, even in the power plays. And that's something, against really good teams, we really have struggled to get that pressure, in the power plays and getting pressure on net.
So here we go, starting off with our orange line out there. We got Shifley, Flory, and Baker, along with Giles and Shifley running D. Good D-to-D passing out of there on the back end. Get into open ice. Good cross center pass there, brother to brother.
Just Sioux City with a stick check, gets it out of the zone.
Well, that was also us flagging a couple of shots in there too. So
Giles steps up and gets a puck deep, so hopefully we can keep some pressure down there. Flory gets the puck in the corner, flips it out, but nobody there to look for it. I think Shifley had kind of recognized Sioux City's chance to come out with the pressure, so he dropped and retreated out of the zone.
They're going to get harder. It's going to go right up that middle. Force the puck out on that one by Sioux City regrouping. Baker picks the puck up. Nice little pickpocket there.
Baker got it, disrupted it, gave it to Flory. Flory's looking for Shifley and just caught some skates and couldn't make the pass in there. And that's going to be a icing call.
Well, I give that was a good, not too bad of a sequence. We had a good little opportunity to go 2v2 into the ice, and we kind of fumbled it there at the blue line. But I'd say overall, though, we had a good opportunity down there in our D zone, and we're able to break it out pretty cleanly. So again, that's, if we're going to look at positive, that's a positive.
Yeah, so we face off in our zone. Ames is able to get the pressure out. Pink gets it on his stick. Tries to enter the zone, and Sioux City is right there at the blue line. Knocks it down. Ector comes in. He was looking for the 5-hole, and Weaver shuts that down. Here comes Jones as he gets across the blue line, puts in the zone. Pink in the corner. Looking to get it. Finds Jones waiting over there. He turns. Looking to get a shot. Penny from Sioux City just went and got his body in front of his stick, so he couldn't follow through on it. Sioux City looking for some lobs in the zone.
Y'all better control that.
Yeah. So Hans was right there and kind of controlled, but then Sioux City came with that kick, quick pressure. Hans with the angle. Gets Sioux City off the puck, but Ames doesn't come away with it quite yet. Ector pulls it behind the goal, wraps around looking for, is that Harder in the corner?
No, it's Penny.
Penny.
But what I don't understand is we see, I mean, right there, we don't, I mean, you got to get possession of the puck, right?
Yeah.
You cannot sit there and look at the corner with 2 or 3 people in there on your one person. You've got to get in there and help. You can't expect the puck to just pop out. I mean, we got to see some aggressiveness back there.
Yeah. So when we're in our zone and they're teaming up on us, 2v1 in the corner, and everybody's standing back watching. Yeah,
you cannot do that. You have got to go get possession of that puck.
We got to get possession.
What's the
point? We got to get the zone or get the puck out of the zone. There we go. Flip it out. Jones is there. Finds Pink coming out of the zone. Can't quite get the clearing pass. Jones follows up and gets it out of the zone.
Oh, my God. What a terrible.
Too many guys. Here they come. 4v1.
Oh, my.
Luckily, Hargrove was back there.
Holy cow. They all 3 went in at the same time.
Yeah, that was dangerous.
Oh, my.
Sioux City was in. They had 4 players against Hargrove. Flory tries to send it deep. Shifley angles him off. Giles has it now. He comes into the zone. Works his way down in the corner. Looking for a pass. Just gets angled off the puck. Ames keeps the pressure in. In the corner.
Don't do that. Go in on him.
Yeah, Patrick. Giles went and kind of left him uncontested in the corner.
Well, he was looking to go back out to his D position, but Baker had it covered back there, so he needed to go in there and apply that pressure. But
Baker with a nice move. So there's something.
What are we off?
Is the net off?
Yeah.
So Baker got possession, moved in there. And Sioux City doing a good job. Even if they don't go body to body, they're getting a body on the stick where they can't follow through on their shots.
We are just gonna have to play a little bit harder game here. I mean, we're playing.
So
I don't want to say soft, but
went up to the high slot. Hargrove was there, tried to get a shot, didn't go anywhere. But Hans collects it. He gets it out.
So I think we've got Jones. I think what I'm seeing here, if I'm correctly, you're going to call a trip there. Nope.
No.
I think what I'm seeing here is you're seeing Jones. Jones has now moved up to the forward position. He got that puck. Come on, Stripey. What you're seeing, I think, is you just saw Hansen there running D with Hargrove, and he moved Jones up to forward. So I think he's feeling that he's going to get a little bit better play out of that.
Watch this replay. Pink is going there. He can't quite see it. He was like right on the line. Man, they called that fast. With that speed and that effort, a lot of times they'll give the advantage to the hustler. Kind of like a tie goes to the runner. He was right on top of that one. There's another icing call. That one.
Well, Giles topped it off the boards, and it was just a lob out, and it just kept on knuckling and rolling. So, hoping again, trying to get the forwards down there to catch up to it, but Pink doing a nice job winning initially, and then Sioux City was able to capitalize on that. Not quite get a shot, but.
Yeah, we talk about Linder and his hand-eye coordination, how he does in those face-off. Pink has done a good job stepping into that spot tonight. Wilson reached around. I was looking for that hand to go up on that one. Letting him play a little bit. Oh, boy, that one sat there.
Coming at you.
Danger spot. Dirk Schneider sent another one in the follow-up from the high slot. I think that one went around the goal.
There's our
we're closing on it, but we're not getting possession of the puck.
Oh, I got to see. Where's our forward protection down here?
Good job by Pink that time, putting his legs in front of it. Sioux City offside. Pink now comes in left side. He's got help from Wilson and Giles. Puts it off the pads. Goes
Step
over
up,
the wall.
Step up. Step
Baker,
up.
Giles collects this one off the boards. Wilson deflects into the zone. Sioux City with a long pass going in.
That'll go.
There we go. Shifley working his way in.
Shoot
Pulls
it,
back,
shoot it!
Opens up. Has Giles following up in there, but not quite able to connect to him.
See, they just know they know that F3's coming in there. See, he put that pass right out through the slot because he knew that F3 was coming down.
Yeah, they're real solid on their zone entry. That's another one where I don't think that, like, our team.
Don't give up.
Our team as a team hasn't had that experience together to know or been able to get that consistent pressure like that, to know when we can just drop in. We know F3 is going to be following and going to be in position.
Come on.
Someone lost a glove down there.
Yeah, Harder lost a glove. He's going to get caught.
Hate to see that when those guys, you get vulnerable quick when you lose a glove. Penny at the point, deflects off Shifley's stick out of play.
Did you see the NHL play the other day? I forgot who it was. The goalie lost his glove hand, but they didn't call it. And so the goalie tried to reach out and catch it as the shot was coming in. It still went by him, and I was like, no, sir. I don't care how much money you're paying me.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
All right, who do we have in here? It's hard to keep up with what's going on right now. Lines are a little bit everywhere, but I think
we get Pink, Hance, and Wilson.
Nope, I think it's Pink, Jones, and Wilson. I think Hance is playing back in the D with Hargrove.
Jones, no stranger to offense.
Nope, he played a lot of offense this summer on that Team Midwest League, so he is. He definitely is a good multi-level player. Yep.
Yeah. He's played pretty much every position, and he really, I would say last year kind of dropped back more full-time in that defensive spot.
I know he likes that D spot though, and he's good at it, so I like him back there too. But when the time calls, he can step up, and that's what you like to see too.
And for those of you who've been following, it's also one of the power plays where we move Jones up into that forward position, and we'll drop Wilson back. So he's
the other way around. You move Giles up to the forward position, and Jones is on the blue line.
Did I say that backwards?
Yep.
He slides in there from time to time.
Time to time, absolutely. Better get to it. Go to the middle. Go to the middle.
Yep. Take the pass. There we go. Too often we've seen this where the guy breaks in like that and it'd be a 1v2 and they're taking the puck and not the pass.
Well, we've got to see some offense here come too soon because
and so Dirk Schneider sends that one out of play.
Sioux City will hold on to this 2-0. They have no problem with just running us up and down this ice if we don't start getting a little productive on the offensive side of the ice.
It's definitely one where I really feel like we got to open up the scoring a little bit. I feel like when we're getting shut out, you need to open the net up. Once you get one, it's easier to score again.
Right there, Pinky. Right there, Pinky.
Pink makes his move. Oh! Sioux City launches it out, and that's going to be an icing call.
Yeah, good call.
But not a horrible spot.
No.
Not a horrible thing for them to do. You know, we had the pressure. It was all in front of the net, and they just got it out of the zone. We'll face off in their zone, but they took the pressure off of their goalie.
You know, Wyatt was in a good spot there, and he did a nice job picking that puck up and then sliding over just slightly, getting that goalie moving. But that goalie was able also to center up to him.
He moved, and their defense really collapsed on it and took the lanes away. So, you know, good job on Sioux City just shutting that down. we've seen Pink plenty of times, do that dangle and make those moves inside of there. So he's certainly capable. Baker tries to feed it in. Nobody over there on our far side. Flory steps up, can't get the puck. Sioux City comes out. Hedquist chips it up. Giles is back there. Just deflects it. Sioux City's off sides.
No, they didn't.
Linesman was right there. Shifley was trying to feed into Baker coming in the zone as he was getting angled. Good job going around the horn. Hedquist just holds that puck.
Get the puck. Get it.
Sends it behind the net. Giles wraps around. Flory had his back to it. There you go.
Oh, come on.
Shifley's going to it, and then it just went off the skates of Flory.
No.
That one trickles in. That's a dangerous one. Trickling in front of there. Solma went over. Got a stick on it, but got pushed too wide before he could get to it. Here comes Baker. He's got it. Feeds over to Flory. Sioux City loses it. Flory moves in. And he gets it in the goal. That's what we needed right there. Good job. Good touch. Good possession. Flory had it over there. Sioux City, the thing we keep saying.
Yes.
They take advantage of our mistakes too often. Their player lost his skates. We kept possession. We came in 2v1. The guy took the puck over there, made the pass, and Flory just took his time, made his move, made the goalie move.
He was smooth and patient through that hole. He did not. He knew what he was doing, right? Cross hand, backhand up in the back of the net. So that was well done by Isaac Flory. Well done by that group to bounce back a little bit. So good job, good score by Isaac Flory there. Good score by the orange line to get us. They put us down 2, so now they've gotten us back about to 1. So we're going to.
Here we go.
We're going to see if we can have some momentum here. See if we can just keep the momentum going here.
And like I said, I really feel like getting one in the net is a huge difference maker for how the rest of that game's going to go. The longer they keep us shut out, the harder it is for us to get in there.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Get to it, Crash.
Yep, hands behind
the net. We need that. Get down there, Wyatt. Get down there, Wyatt. Get over there.
Pink goes shoulder to shoulder. But Sioux City keeps that puck. They did a good job. Even though Pink went and made contact, he just kind of got shrugged off, and he kept possession of the puck.
What are they doing?
There we go. Hargrove goes behind the net, gets it, backhands that one up into neutral ice.
Off.
High stick called.
Wait.
Ames gets it. Wilson gets the puck deep. Harder. Now that one, I don't know why it isn't an interference call. Wilson was going for it. There we go.
He's going to call that. We'll see ya. We'll see ya.
Wilson's pointing at the box.
Just don't, Zach. Let him go. Let him have his penalty, Zach. Keep your mouth quiet.
Yeah. So that one, double penalty.
Now we're going double penalties. We had an opportunity to have a 5-on-4 there.
And he should have called that sooner. Wilson went in there before he even got to the puck. Harder just went and just checked him off of the puck.
5-on-5.
Then he got up and he took that shot, and now he got. So these are 5s. Or we're staying 5v5, I think is what our.
No, yeah, it's 5v5. 5-on-5.
Yeah, so we'll stay even.
Offsetting. There we go, Baker.
Baker not quite able to knock that down. He's got that hand-eye coordination, too, where he can do that. Good job keeping that one out. Sioux City trickles that one in. Weaver covers.
Got cousin Nick Clandrute out there listening. It's on Oliver's side of the family there.
From
cousin
Blair,
Nick,
Nebraska?
Yeah, from Blair, Nebraska. Cousin Nick out there, and I imagine he's got his girls watching with him too. So,
yeah, Ames gets it out of the zone. Good job by Flory. Just gets that. Sioux City coming. Just dropping it back to an open man. Baker now comes in left side. Makes a little
right
move.
there,
Works
right there.
around. Oh! Went through 4 Ames players.
Where was that going?
4 Ames players are right there, and it just went past all of them. Across the ice, Baker's down there, can't get it. Patrick gets it on a stick. There's McCune trying to get out of the zone and get to it. At the red line, Baker still trying to get a hold of it. Sioux City chips it up in the zone. Giles collects, looks to see where his team is, goes cross ice, looks for Shifley. Jones is there. He circles around back at the red line, tries to find Tristan Shifley. Can't quite get it in the zone. Sioux City gets possession. They send it up. That's going to be an icing call.
So we'll get a line change here. Not a bad little shift there. 5 minutes in, 5 minutes left, I mean. We've pulled within 1. We'll see what we can continue to do here. So we're going to have Pink, Garnis, and Jones, along with Hance and Hargrove.
So red line.
Ooh, right there.
Gets deflected off a stick as he sent it in, but he won that face-off, got a stick on it, was able to get a shot off. Sioux City just doing a good job getting in front of it, which they've been doing all night.
Out of way, Hance. Out of way, Crash. Looking in front. Looking in
Deep.
front. Oh, right there.
Loose,
Get there, Garnis.
Loose. Pink pulls it out of the corner, feeds to Jones. Jones goes for a shot. Solma just put a stick on top of a stick again. Oh, Hance just goes back, or Hargrove goes a little bit too far back to Hance. Comes out of the zone, gets deflected by Jones, can't pull it into the zone. Solma comes into Ames zone.
Out of way, Chuck.
Step up on him. There we go. Hedquist works his way in front, tries to find Fitch on the far side.
Come on, y'all better get a
Aims
body
at the
on him.
sticks,
He's going to put it.
And then Hedquist comes around. We'll let that puck sit there and we'll let Sioux City make one too many plays on it.
Yeah, that was I hate to say that was kind of an easy shot for him too. Just rolling around through that, just right outside the circle, rolling into the slot, just made an easy shot of it. Yeah. So we drop back down by 2 again with 4:15 remaining in this period. So we got to claw our way back up just a little bit more now.
Yeah, we'll watch this in the replay. And you just see Hedquist come around. The puck's just sitting there loose and uncontested for too long.
Just not. I mean, that's again. It's us just not making an effort to get to the puck.
Off the face-off. Flory from Ames gets a stick on it, gets it in the zone. At the blue line, Giles gets a stick on it. Oh, Giles got it, and Flory just jumped the gun a little bit. Gets in front of him, catches us offsides. And Flory's taking a look at our tech director. See what advice he had. I think the advice was let's go.
It's always good advice. Got to watch that gap on him.
Yeah. So Frigge enters his zone from far out. I mean, that was just a hard shot. I mean, it was up in the air. It wasn't in the bread basket.
I know, but that was but he had quite a gap coming in there too, though, which allowed him to do that type of a shot. So we've got to tighten up those gaps a little bit more. Not give him that much of an opportunity because he's that type of shooter. Get to it, Aiden. Get to it, Aiden.
Yep, so Baker in pursuit. He is a big boy, the number 11 for Sioux City. Is that Chabanos?
Something like that, yeah. Good job pushing him out there. We just got to get – come on. There we go. Good job.
Yeah. So
I'm fine with that. He didn't try to do anything other than get him away from the puck.
Yep.
And so he had enough opportunity that whatever he was able to do, that momentum of that puck was minimal, so Weaver was able to cover it pretty easily. .3:15 left in the period. Looks like my Roll Tide's about to lose to Auburn. That's going to be a bad night no matter what happens.
Can we switch our channel to pick up the end of that game?
No, I'd rather not.
Puck wraps around. Hargrove
sends
this one low. Weaver was there just ready to wind up
right
on
there.
it.
He's in a good spot,
Yeah,
too, on that back
he
side.
was. He was ready for it, and Sioux City just deflected it before he could get to him. He had that time. He swung at it, and it just didn't get to him. Followed up by Pink, and Pink kept a little pressure on there. So a couple quality opportunities there. So Weaver fills that third spot in this line now. Hance tries to wind up on one. McCune puts his body in front of it. Here comes Bauer. He dropped that puck. Hance was right there and just did not react fast enough to pick that puck up. Hance there now. Sends up to Jones. Jones comes in left side. Weaver's there in front. Jones puts a shot on goal. Weaver in front, just waiting for this one. Jones wraps around, drops to Shifley. Shifley off the post! Off the crossbar. Did that go out of play?
Oh,
Or the net come
my. Holy cow, what a shot.
Is he? Dang. Would that have been his third or fourth goal?
Been his third, but yeah, what a shot.
Shifley doing a nice job. That was his for the pick in there. Quality shot. Goalie kicked that one off, took it off, killed play.
So we got Shifley, Flory, Baker out along with Giles and Shifley.
Harder with the puck.
Yeah, he's going to dance around there all day long.
Buying time. Lobs it forward. Solma's there. Doesn't get it.
Oh.
There. I thought an arm went up.
Man, they can do such a good job of tangling up your stick. They're just so good at it.
They seem to really put their body on sticks as much as anything else. Like when people are going for shots or going for passes, they just put their body on the stick so you can't do anything.
Watch behind you, watch behind you. That's going to be an icing.
There's an icing call in Sioux City. But that was one, like you said, they know where the guy's going to be. They bounce that off the boards. And that was just a few inches away from hitting the net and not being an icing call.
Just shoot the puck. He had so much opportunity there just to shoot that puck.
Hance doing a good job tangling that up, and that catches Sioux City offside as he held them up at the blue line. Let somebody get in front of them.
Just get in there. Uh-oh. Come on. They just have so much free time back there just to skate around. Come on. Come on.
Picks us up. He's got Jones and Wilson entering in. High on goal. Goalie grabs it. Puck's loose. I don't think he expected that. Goes across ice. Hargrove is there. Now Sioux City comes in 3v2.
Get out to him.
Good job with the stick, just getting it wide. So
Oh,
they can't
no,
do
no,
anything,
no,
but
no,
Harder's
no,
there,
no, no,
and he
no.
moves. He walked his way across into the zone. Pink is there, ties it up. He sends it forward.
Oh, he's going back
Harder's
again.
back there again. He enters the zone. He works his way wide, slides down. Good job just feeding that up, and we got lucky there because he put it right up in front of Fitch.
Pass it to himself.
And that goes out of play.
They have got to be putting bodies on these green jerseys. I mean, they are just moving around our zone without any problem whatsoever. Nothing on them whatsoever.
Yeah, and Harder, he looks bigger than his stat sheet says. He says he's 6'1", 180. He looks bigger than that when you see him next to some of our players down there. What are we going to get here? Hook?
Well, Hunter had him beat, so I mean you can't fault him for trying to get in there and get something done because Hunter had his position in between them. So
yeah. So Giles goes in the penalty box on a hooking call.
Jones is coming out to run the D with Kiefer, and then you got Tristan and Baker out there. So these last 13 seconds will be on a penalty kill, and then we'll start off on the penalty kill.
So we can
Third
just
period.
stir this up a little bit. There you go. Sent it off the boards. Heard someone yell, ice it, but where he was and how much time was left, just tying that up so they don't have a chance to make a play was a pretty smart move, I would say.
All right, well, not a bad second period. I thought we held them on. We split that period 1-1, so we didn't lose it. So, I mean, that's a good thing, and I thought we battled pretty hard in there with them. So again, those 2 first goals are killing us right now, right? I mean, because
– and they went from, I think we had 5 and they had, on our stat sheet, we had 5 and they had 16. So they had 11 shots on goal and 1 goal to show for it. We had 10 shots on goal and 1 goal to show for it. So I would say a much more even period at that time. Not the letdown that we didn't want to see.
No, not at all. So I'm not disappointed. I mean, obviously I would like it to only be 1-2 versus 1-3, but we've showed that we can score on them, and we'll just have to come back and give it our all here in the third period. So we'll see you all in about 15.
We're live.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to period 3 of the Ames Cyclones taking on the Sioux City Metros. Good game so far, Tom. I mean, overall, I got to have a lot of satisfaction here, a lot of happiness here through the first 2 periods. Yeah, we're down by 2, and we gave up 2 early, really, in that first period. But since then, we played pretty solid against this bunch. If you take, again, take away, I mean, which we know we can't, but you take away those 2 goals in this 1-1 game.
Yeah.
So
it's one of those things we talk about all the time. They got to put a complete game together, and I'll take these little pieces.
Well, I'll take that second period that we came in tied. We tied that second period. We didn't lose it, right?
Yep.
So that's another positive. We know we can put the puck in the back of the net. We've had several opportunities. We've just got to keep working on it and pushing it. We do have to be a lot stronger in the corners. We got to be a lot stronger in front of our net. We got to get more physical and get them off the puck a lot more. We cannot let them just pick up a loose puck, skate around like Hedquist did on his last shot. You just cannot let that happen.
Yep, that puck sat out there. He just skated around the net and uncontested, and he just had way too much time to wind up on one, and we paid the price.
So we're going to start off this period on a penalty kill. Giles is going to be in the box here for the next 48 seconds. We're going to start off with Hanson, Hargrove. Jones and Hargrove out there, along with Pink and Wilson. This is a good PK line right here. But I would say Sioux City's also bringing out their top power play line as well. So let's see what we got going on.
Yep, I'm sure they're going to want to get that goal if they can. And it's a good chance for us, like you said, solid PK line. Let's see what we can do starting this 3rd period. So off the face-off, Sioux City drops back in their zone. They gather themselves. Here they come in their zone entry. Harder.
He's just going to skate around you.
He's just smooth on his skates.
I mean, that was, I don't know how much easier you could have made that. Here, let me just skate around here. Let me go in front. Let me just flip it on the backside. That's about as easy as it gets right there.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, he's a good-sized player,
yeah.
6'1", 180.
Yep.
He
Top
went
line
around
player.
there with speed, and he just glided around there. You kind of compare it to like an Ovechkin kind of thing. Like I watched him. The Capitals came and played the Wild up in Minnesota, and I just watched him just glide past 3 players and stick one in the back of the net like that. It was like, I don't know what it is. Like from here, he makes it look really easy, and you're standing there saying, why aren't our guys doing more things? But so that puts us back at full strength.
Also puts us down by 3 goals.
And down by 3 goals. So Sioux City, will that be an intentional?
Doesn't look like it.
I'm not sure why. So they put that puck in there. It was offside, but not an intentional offside. We'll face off a neutral ice on our end. Baker comes away, passes to Giles on defense. That goes across ice. That's going to be an icing call.
So we got Shifley in there taking the face-off with Garnis and Baker out there.
Yeah, into the corner. Shifley puts the brakes on it, but not able to get it anywhere. Giles comes around, gets it to Garnis against the boards. Sioux City pushes it back deep. Now Baker gets a hold of it.
I swear, I don't
Pulls
understand
back.
why we got to try to do a dingle-dangle right there at our – I mean, we're trying to get it out of our zone, and I just don't understand that.
And
In this situation, you're down by 3 goals.
yeah.
Just play the stupid, simple game of hockey and take it up ice.
So Sioux City puts that one off the chest of Weaver, and he knocks it down and covers in front of the goal.
That was a pretty lackadaisical effort there. So not much effort to move the puck up off the ice. So we got to get up. We got to get up, boys. We got to get a little bit more energy here.
Yeah,
So,
I think that what you said about kind of some of that stick handling. I think some of those better players, they get in that trap where they know they can beat guys doing it, and then they try and make a move like that at a bad time. There's 3 guys right there, and he pulls it back, and he gets the puck fairly deep in our zone, and it gets some pressure back on our net. So
he's also at the top of the circle. So, I mean, he's literally, he's just right by the blue line. So, I guess this is going to be our second period.
Yeah.
It's feeling like we just switched the second period with the third period here. 5-1, Sioux City.
So Solma gets that goal. Yeah, you just feel like the wind is out of their sails right now.
Just deflated. I don't understand it. They had an opportunity. They had momentum coming into it.
They did.
They had a great second period.
Really solid second period.
Kind of reminds me of that Thursday night Oak Leafs game where they kind of did the same thing.
Yeah.
Look at that, 3. They have 3 Sioux Cities on one of ours.
Yeah. And that's where at least our center should be in there giving the help.
Yes. Just not even trying to get to the puck.
Up to the top here, Giles makes a move at the blue line. You see that move where Hedquist came around? Like, he was just expecting his guy to pull it out and feed it up to him. Flory angling. Turbanos out wide. Now Shifley gets it, comes into the right side. He has Baker and Flory in support. Puck wraps around. Flory goes down for it. He pulls it out. But Friggy comes away with it. He comes around the board. Shifley trying to angle him out. Kiefer Shifley steps up, tries to hold it in. Sioux City gets it past him. Giles gets it back in Ames' zone. Wraps around. Kiefer Shifley picks this up, pulls it back, gets it up ice, goes cross ice, finds Flory. Flory buying a little time. Giles gets it. And that was one where that just went across the blue line. He should have dumped that deep at least while we were getting some other legs on the ice. Fortunately, icing on Sioux City, so we're going to go back and face off in their zone. Pink takes the face off. Hargrove at the point. He sends one in. Bounces off a couple Sioux City players. Sioux City works their way out the left side of the zone. Hance.
Interference.
Yeah. So it was the right idea. Pink gets his stick on it. So Hance is going to go in the box with an interference call. You know, it's kind of hard. Like, he released the puck and then he went in and engaged him. So, unfortunately, classic interference. So we go into PK mode again. Pink's going to take this face off. Jones battles in the corner. They get it up to the point. Hedquist at the slot. He sends that one off the blocker of Weaver. Sioux City pulls back. Top of the slot again. Hedquist.
Good battle down below.
Passes over.
Yep.
Doing some good puck movement.
Hedquist was in a great spot right there in the slot.
He was just kind of playing that. Fitch was working his way into the slot down lower, so they were going Hedquist and harder back and forth. And then finally they had Fitch open in the slot there. Graham gets pulled offside. For Sioux City as they tried to enter the zone. But you saw those guys just they had a triangle over there on the left side, and they were moving around. Then Fitch just kind of slowly kept working his way down in the slot, and they finally passed a hard shot. The way that it came in, it wasn't a hard quality shot on goal. But a pretty good job in them with control and forcing us almost like a cycle over there.
Yeah, just managing it, and that's them just managing the puck, right?
Yeah. There's Shifley gets in the zone. Doesn't take Sioux City too long to get a hold of it. Kiefer Shifley steps up and sends it back in deep. We get through our first minute of this penalty kill. Oh, Bauer just sent that off his skates, and that's going to go up. Shifley was stepping up. I think Bauer thought he was going to bounce off the boards maybe with the skates more. But it just goes into our zone. That's going to be an icing call and a chance for Ames to keep some pressure down here for a little bit. We'll see. They'll put 3 men up there, and they'll keep 1 back. Or they'll put 2 up there and 2 back. This is one where out the face-off, Sioux City can be dangerous. Giles gets it up there. Went for a shot, but Sioux City put that body in front of him.
Was able to put a stick on it. Yeah,
Yep.
He had a good opportunity there.
There we go. Ames gets it out. Giles gets a little breakaway. 1v1. Makes a move. Goes for the backhander. Nice move by Oliver there. Shifley as Sioux City tries to come out. Goes across. Tries to go to Oliver Giles. He's kind of in the slot position there. Didn't quite connect to him. 10 seconds left to go in this PK. Sioux City drops that back. Here they come out of the zone, working their way up the center slot. Keeper Shifley doing a good job filling that slot down there. And here come your Cyclones back at full strength. Pink picks it up behind the net, passes up, tries to find Wilson. That's going to... nope, it's not going to find the net. Not for a second it might get there, but...
One thing I'm noticing is I just don't understand why is that puck will start coming around and that winger will start backing into the wall, but he'll actually start backing out a little bit like he expects that puck to come to him.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand that. You've got to
Instead
go
of
get
skating
that
to the
puck.
back.
Yes,
Yeah.
you've got to go get that puck. I don't understand what you not possessing the puck.
So
5-on-5 here with 10:30 left in the third period. Sioux City up 5-1.
Here comes Pink. He's got Wilson. Sends it up to him,
yeah.
but
It's not a bad idea. I mean, he had Wilson who had the ability to split those 2 defenders.
but the pass was in the air. So there's a time for that, Sauce. Oh,
Yep.
There's a wind up.
Just missed it.
Yeah.
It's a good play.
Probably not quite the shot that Pink wanted to get there, but
It's all right.
right idea.
It was a good idea. I mean, he had the good opportunity there. He was right where he needed to be, right in the slot. Good opportunity. Goalie was still kind of facing the Jones, who had the puck, so he had the opportunity. He wasn't squared up to him, but he just missed it, and that's just the nature of the game. Disrupt enough. Don't
Good
play
job.
it. Don't play it now.
Yep, so they sent another one in the glove of Weaver. Here's some good music.
Oh, yeah, I'd say Mary does a nice job. She's got a good little playlist that she works off of.
Oh, Baker just looking for Shifley there. It's just behind him. Puck sitting loose in front of the net. Weaver's able to get his stick down and cover. Did he say hibbity?
Hibbity, hibbity, hop, hop, hibbity, 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 hibbity. That's all, folks.
All I want to say is you could say my name is Wonder Mike.
Yeah, that's it. Wonder Mike.
I don't know if people online can hear our music background when we're talking like this, but have a little fun with it. That puck goes in front. Joey Hare checks in for the first time.
Oh.
Puck's still loose, still loose.
Please get the
Weaver's
puck.
not able to get it.
See, that's such a good pass out, and we weren't able to take control of it. Jones put the puck where he was going to be, and that was a really good pass.
Wilson again just gets him caught up a little bit. So Joey Hare in the last game just started playing a little defense. So this time, Pink sends that one out. It's going to be an icing call. Joey Hare normally playing forward in the JV side. Started playing a little bit of defense in our last game and got his first shift on varsity here.
.8:30 left in the third period here. We got Paulson's making his way in there. We got our first opportunity to see Aiden Paulson out there. Aiden Paulson's, again, a freshman, primarily JV player, but he's getting a little bit of opportunity tonight.
Yeah,
with Linder out, we were short some players, and so we brought up some JV players to help fill the bench as needed and be in a position to play when needed, or if an injury happened or a penalty or something. So, you know, everybody in every game has an opportunity to serve a role, and that's what you need to be. That's what you need to be able to do.
So Giles held that one up. And Sioux City loses control. Shifley gets a piece of it, tries to feed in to Giles. Not able to connect. Now Giles gets it. He sends that one over the top of the net. That might have had a little touch of the goalie to send that one that high. Sioux City, a little mishandle off the stick again. Now Baker gets a hold of it. He gets Shifley in the inside. Sioux City just does a good job of that back check, shuts him down. Baker again trying to feed across to Wilson coming into the goal. Again, Sioux City just disrupts the puck, and we're not getting that quality
get in front
shot.
of him.
Giles comes away with this one. He's got a three-man breakaway if he can.
It was kind of undecided there.
Yeah.
Somebody wanted a pass, and Sioux City pretty much puts two on you at a time.
Yeah.
Make no mistake about it.
So what are we going to get here? Looks like cross-check. Whose door is going to open up?
Oh, it's going to be Sioux City. It's going to be Fitch.
Looks like he's trying to plead his case.
Which works, at least none of the time.
What about that one? Nope,
it didn't happen then either. No. Oh, but I remember that. No, but it didn't happen on that.
What about when they were playing youth hockey?
Yeah, no, it didn't happen there either.
Not then either.
I did see, was it Cal McCarr one time called off a penalty that he didn't really have or something? I saw Cal McCarr do that once. But that's about as close as it gets. Yep, why don't we just have another shorty while we're at it?
See if we can enter the zone and get a little pressure. Over to Pink. Giles finds Pink. Pink loses his skates. Giles gets it. He walks around, sends it across. Baker is on the far side. Good feed to Baker. He sent another one in. It's loose. Oh, Giles just doesn't hold on to it. He sends it in the zone. Pink puts it across in the slot. Wilson feeds over to Jones. Jones puts one across
right
there.
Right
Baker
there.
trying to get it. Goalie's off of his skates.
He's off.
Sioux City can't get a hold, or Ames can't get a hold of it. Jones goes cross ice. Pink is there. He puts
Just
one
outside.
left side, not quite on net. Ames doing a good job in this power play, keeping the pressure. And then there was a check from behind.
On the Iridium CrossFit power play, that is. Oh.
There we go. We got two players tied up. Baker feeds Wilson. He's got Pink and Baker. Baker in the slot, right into the glove of the goalie. That was a solid shot. Wasn't in the breadbasket, which we always say we don't want it to go in the breadbasket, so we had to get it with his glove. But I don't think he had to move his glove either. So what do you think? I think at least we're keeping some pressure down here. I see some good movement in the zone. A lot better showing. We're getting a couple shots on goal that we haven't been getting in our previous power plays. Sioux City behind the net, harder trying to get a hold of it at the blue line. Hargrove not quite able to hold it in. Frigge gets across the red line, dumps it in. Kiefer Scheifele trying to get it out of the zone, but Sioux City just wraps it around. Hargrove picks up the puck, chips it out. Garnis is waiting for it. Looking to get to Scheifele. Flory now has the puck. He gets across the red line. He dumps it in. Scheifele, Garnis, Flory coming in the zone. Sioux City wraps around. Hargrove is there waiting for it, but it just gets past his skates. Hargrove picks it up, and Sioux City comes back at full strength. Hargrove feeds Garnis waiting at the blue line. He deflects into the zone, into the corner. Garnis and Flory looking to get hold of that puck. Watched that puck go in the corner, and I said 2 players were going in for it, but really nobody went in for it. And Sioux City just covered up with this puck waiting. And they all just kind of stood there and looked at it. Here comes Jones off the bench. He's got Scheifele in support. Tried to do a little toe drag in. Giles comes in the zone. Breaks a stick for his dad.
No, he did not. Be quiet. You be quiet.
Put the jinx on.
No, we just got it knocked out of his hand.
Having a little fun at Wonder Mike's expense here. But not that expense, because he really didn't break it.
Come on.
Here comes Giles coming in the zone. Hedquist beelining for him. Pink makes a little toe drag move.
Nice move.
Walks in. Does a nice move there. That's where he needs F2 and F3 over there to give him some more quality things. Like just going in with that backhander on goal. Hans was coming in. Pink was calling for it.
What are we doing right now? I mean, what are we doing right now?
Slowly rotating off the bench.
Do they not know? I mean, we are 5-on-5, right? I mean, that's what.
There's Baker, comes in the zone. He gets it into the zone, but
he gets knocked
what
off.
happened? One guy checked on him, and another guy came and closed on it, and they took the puck right away. They're Pink behind the net. Little back and forth. Hargrove goes wide. Baker gets it out of the zone. They're in pursuit. Flory and Baker 2v2. Sioux City just kind of calmly chips it up there. Solma comes in right side. Hargrove closes on it. He tries to put a move on Hargrove. Hargrove isn't biting on that. Scheifele goes into the corner. Sioux City Hedquist comes away with it. Scheifele puts a stick on it, knocks it away. Here comes Flory Baker and Scheifele. Baker drops at the blue line. Scheifele, is feeding Flory across the ice. Good feed, but just doesn't quite get it on his stick. Sioux City comes out. Solma comes in left side. He's got Giles and Scheifele waiting for him. Sioux City sends it wide. Frigge comes into the left.
Easy money.
Fitch is waiting on the far side of that net.
Just got right behind him.
Weaver was squared up on him. Nobody took Fitch on the back side, and he just had that easy pass to him, and he puts it in the back of the net.
He's able to slide right in.
2 minutes left to go in this game. And I really feel like on both sides, like they both just kind of took their foot off the gas, right? I mean, that one, one guy's, the first D guy should be taking that pass away from the back of the net. Nobody was back there. Watch Fitch just step up there. And our D man, I can't see who it is.
It wasn't the D man, it was that forward. Scheifele wasn't there to.
So that's what a team will do. It'll pick you apart. You know, if you leave the back of that net open, you got guys able to make quality passes.
And know where to be in possession hockey. Let's go. Is that a Hattie for Solman tonight? Look at they just take take the puck right away from you.
Yeah.
I mean, they just pick your pocket every single time. Oh, did he call that a goal?
He called that a goal.
Wow.
That was pretty solid post.
Post out or post down?
see in our replay if we can see here. Can't quite see it.
Wow. I gotta be honest with you, Tom. I did not see this coming.
Thought it'd be a lot closer. I mean, the way we played the Oak Leafs, yeah, they had our number, but offensively we did pretty solid. So 6-goal differential. We'll go to running clock. They put this one on goal.
Well, as this is a running clock, folks, I think our morning game is going to be at 9:45.
Yes.
Obviously, we have the JV game that is. We'll start immediately after an ice cut here. So we'll see the JV out here probably around, I would say, a little bit before 7. JV will come out and see what they can do. We'll be back at 9:45 tomorrow, so it's a relatively early night since we started at 4:15, even though it feels like it's 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
We will, hopefully the boys will get a good night's rest. Hopefully they'll contemplate how they played tonight's game and do something for tomorrow. Like I said, Coach was having some JV players come up tonight to help us out. It's good to see. It's good to see them get some time in. That's where'd it go?
It's under a skate.
Okay. So that's it for tonight, folks. We're down to about 5 seconds left in the game, so it is what it is. So, Tom, we'll just,
Bid everybody adieu.
Yep.
We'll see you all in the morning.
See you in the morning, everybody.